Hey, what is going on, guys? T.Sports15 here, and today we are back for the first episode of my franchise here in MLB 14, the show. So you can tell by the thumbnail, tell by the title, we are doing the Minnesota Twins. I know I started up one with the Mets, but then later found out that there are two other bigger YouTubers that are doing the New York Mets as their franchise team this year. So I didn't want to make it three, and both of them are like really big Mets fans, and I'm pretty sure they could have done a better Mets series. So we're going to be doing the Minnesota Twins here in MLB 14, the show. We have a few players that we can build around, such as Miguel Sano at third base and Byron Buxton in center field. That's pretty much going to be our leadoff hitter and either 3 or 4 spot hitter, pretty much taken care of already. Just got to wait for them to develop just a little bit. Buxton's going to be in the majors this season, and Sano, I believe, is going to be either in AA or AAA. Other than that, we really don't have any top level prospects other than Kyle Gibson. No, Kyle Gibson, my bad. Freaking Alex Meyer, that's the word I was looking for. Alex Meyer, he is a top prospect. He's a potential, but he's already 24 years old, but he is a 74 overall. So hopefully he can develop a little bit, hold that A potential. He's going to be in AAA with Sano as well. So we're sending down most of our prospects this season, except for Buxton, because Buxton, I believe, is already like a 79, and he's ready to go pretty much. But other than that, we really don't have too many prospects. There's one guy that I'm thinking of keeping around at shortstop, Danny Santana. He's 71 overall. He's got B potential. He'll probably be our shortstop down the line. He looks like a really good shortstop, good fielding, maybe like a bottom of the order hitter, just a really good fielder out there short. So I'm thinking we're going to keep Danny Santana. But other than that, unless some guys' potential improves, which can happen sometimes in this game, if they play better, their potential improves. But there's obviously a ton of room for improvement. We do have a few guys we can trade away. I'm not sure if I'm going to trade away Joe Mauer. He is one of my favorite players in real life, but if we want to really improve this franchise, we could probably get like an A potential catcher and an A potential first baseman in return for him, and I'm definitely not going to be moving him back behind the plate because that is very unrealistic. I'm trying to make this as realistic as possible, so we're not going to move him behind the plate. Like, I did do the edit position thing, sent him behind the plate, and he goes up to like a 92 overall, but we're gonna leave him at first base for now. We're definitely not going to be trading him right away. If we do move him, it'll be around the trade deadline times, because if you trade around the trade deadline, you usually get a few more prospects if you're trading to a team that is in a win now mentality. So here we're just having a look at the free agency. I'm thinking we might get Jair Jurgens just to add another stopgap guy, so we don't have to call up these younger guys as of now, and it'll just improve our rotation by a little bit. And in the bullpen, I think we're going to sign either Michael Stutz or I forget who the other guy was there, but out of those two guys, let me know which one you want me to sign. And then the other option, we could go get Steven Drew out there at short, just on like a short 1-year deal. Those 4 guys pretty much are the only guys I'm looking at in free agency. I don't want to overdo it in free agency, but just a couple stopgap guys on 1-year contracts that we could just get rid of, and potentially Franklin Gutierrez, but our outfield is looking alright as of now. And yeah, so probably not Franklin Gutierrez, but one other guy that I'm thinking I might keep around. Well, obviously I'm going to keep around most of the guys, but like I'm thinking of making him like a starter down the line, is possibly Oswaldo Arcia. He's a very, very good right fielder in real life. He's, I think, like a 71 overall, but I've seen him, like, I've done simulation franchise before, and I've seen him get up to like a B potential and sometimes even an A potential. He's a C potential to start, but everybody's potential can improve if they play better. So if he starts playing better, maybe his potential will improve. So he's looking like a good option out there in right field. We'll see how things play out. Obviously, like, there are role players we can keep around, like Eduardo Nunez and Brian Dozier, but if we can get some good prospects back in return for them, anybody can be moved out of here. So there's a lot of options we can do. We're not going to be making any trades in this episode, but hopefully the first episode of gameplay will be out tomorrow, where we play the White Sox on opening day. So you can see Oswaldo Arcia there. He looks like a pretty good bat out there in right field, pretty good hitter, and he's only 22 years old, so he's got a lot of room to improve. Even if he can only get to like a 79, 80, that's a decent like bottom of the lineup hitter, as long as he can hold his own on defense. So that's a pretty good option out there in right field. We didn't throw Joe Mauer on the trading block because we don't know if we're going to be moving him yet. I don't think we need to keep him around for more than this season. We could move him in the off season, that's an option, but it would be nice to have some extra cap room going into the off season with moving Joe Mauer. And if he's going to be at first base, which he is if he's going to be staying around, I really don't think he's a good bat option at first base, because we want some more power at first base, even though we got like Sano at third, who's going to have crazy power. But we do have a couple other options of making trades. If we can get like an insane trade where we can get like an 8 potential catcher, 8 potential first baseman, and an 8 potential pitcher, I would be so incredibly happy with that. Obviously that would be very unrealistic, but we would have to throw some extra stuff in to make it a little bit more realistic. I'm going to try and make every single trade more realistic. But you can see the lineups here. Buxton's going to be leading us off the whole season. The rotation's not looking too good. I'm thinking of signing, what was his name? Freaking Jair Jurgens, and then sending Diamonds to either the bullpen or down to the minors. So there's a bunch of options we can do. Let me know about all that stuff, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.